Jeannie Lazick is a widow who struggled to provide for her family for years, even when her late husband Alan was still alive. Her financial challenges started early in her marriage, when the couple planned to adopt one child and took home 3 siblings instead.
So my husband walks in the room, and all the kids made a beeline to him, threw themselves on him and said, "Dad."
The Lazicks bought a bigger home to accommodate their new family. The cost of raising 3 children was more than they'd expected.
There's definitely a financial pressure going on because work was intermittent. So our wages always go up and down, up and down. And some months we didn't make it.
Alan was a part-time salesperson and homeschooled the kids, while Jeannie worked as a court reporter and was responsible for most of the family's bills.
The mortgage and the needs of the kids, it was just way too much. I couldn't keep up with the amount of work that was needed.
The Lazicks ultimately lost their home and filed for bankruptcy.
Alan and I, you feel like a failure, you know? Like, you feel like you're a loser.
Meanwhile, Alan developed serious health problems and was eventually diagnosed with terminal liver cancer.
Alan ended up dying in my arms. The way I got through this difficult time was going in the prayer closet, crying a lot. But I know that God has a special place for widows and orphans.
Needing extra money during this time, Jeannie became a real estate agent on the side. She also watched stories on the 700 Club about people who shared how giving 10% of their income actually helped them overcome their financial trouble and plan for the future. Jeannie vowed that when she sold her first house, she'd give 10% to God.
It's the only area in the Bible where God says, "Test me in this." I didn't know where it was going to come from. I didn't know what it was going, but I just held on to the promises of the Bible.
Soon, Jeannie made that first sale.
God is so good. It was a sale that literally just fell out of the sky. My reaction was, "Oh my gosh, we made it. This is really gonna work." Tithed off the first sale, and it was the best and easiest thing I've ever done.
After that, her sales increased and she gave 10% of every house she sold. One place she started giving to was CBN.
I feel like the 700 Club knows no bounds. They're there to help. The monies go. They're faithful stewards of it. They help internationally. They help with basic needs.
Today, Jeannie's sales are 4 times what they used to be. So now she has a savings account. Recently, she bought a house for herself and one son who still lives at home. And soon she's going to start investing in residential properties that will generate even more income for retirement.
It has been the best years ever. No self-promotion, and then I get sales out of people that I don't even know, out of the blue. It's amazing. And especially the short amount of time, and all I can tie it into is the tithe. That has been the only difference. I just am so grateful to God for what He has done for myself and my family. It's only the hand of God.